Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we are going to look at the brand new Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Divine Glow Highlighter and some of the Skin Fetish Divine Blush Duos. Now, I have made reference throughout the years about my shipping issues with Pat McGrath Labs, and we've all had fun talking about it. We have had venting sessions if you look back at some of my other Pat McGrath videos. And we do know that she sends them through on a turtle through the desert, even if you don't live in a desert. And this time I outsmarted myself. I said, self, every time you place an order with Pat McGrath, it hasn't even been shipped yet, and Sephora gets it. And then one time I ordered from both. And then I returned to Pat McGrath. I'm doing it again. I said I wouldn't complain about shipping. And then they lost it and didn't refund it. It was a mess. So I thought, this time I'm going to wait for Sephora. I'm going to wait for Sephora. And this time they shipped fairly quickly, and everyone I know, God, I outsmarted myself. There's no winning. So I've actually had these a few days, and I've been putting other videos in front of it because I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. But I did want to try these. Here's what I got. I got two of the blushes. The blush duos come in 6 different shades, and I picked up 2 of them. And then of the 4 shades of the Skin Fetish Divine Glow Highlighter, I picked up 1. I'm like, let me just see if they're worth people's money. Don't adjust your screens, by the way. I do have 2 different blushes on. You'll see in the demo. And unfortunately, the answer is I can't save you money. Pat McGrath is good. You know, I'm even wearing her little, the little purple mini eyeshadow palette, and that's good too. And we were talking, is it a money grab? The woman is just a genius. And I want to go, shame on her, and this isn't good, and we don't need these anymore, and it's always good. That's the problem. It's just always really good. All right, so let's talk about what we got here. So the highlighter. Now, if you were watching my video yesterday where I showed you the Fenty bronzers, you saw that one of my Fenty bronzers came smashed, and this was in with that order, so it's smashed. I'm picking up pieces of it off the table. All right, so this comes in 4 shades. It is $48, and my $48 highlighter arrived. Oh, can you see it? It's gonna fall out of the pan like this in a million different pieces. This is the Lunar Allure. One of the 4 shades, and it is smashed, but we're still going to use it today. I have alerted Sephora. They tend to be very good. They've already said they will replace my Fenty. I just didn't realize that this part of the order. And you always know it's bad, right? Because you take it out and you see the highlighter or eyeshadow or blush like all over the container, and you go, oh no, that's the first sign. But anyway, that is beautiful. I'm going to show you swatches of it. I did manage to swatch it without it falling apart in 2 different lightings. We're also going to look at the Divine Blush Duos. I picked up some of the demi-mattes. So these come in either demi-matte or pearlized, most of them demi-matte. I picked up 2 demi-mattes. So I picked up Cosmic Coral and Divine Rose 2. So let me just show you those really quickly. Here is the Cosmic Coral, and you can see the duos there, the 2 shades. And then Divine Rose 2. We are going to put this on in the demo. Here's Divine Rose 2. We're going to wear this in the demo draped separately and then mix them together. And that is why you do see 2 different shades on my cheeks. But I only picked up 1 highlighter. Let's look at these first in indoor studio lighting. Here they are on my arm. We start first, let me explain what we're going to be looking at with the highlighter. And then I'm going to do the bottom shade, top shade, and then mixed on the 2 blushes. Okay, so we start with the highlighter, which this one is Lunar Allure, a nice crisp, cool highlighter tone. Then in the demi-matte, we have the Cosmic Coral, bottom shade, top shade mixed, and the Divine Rose 2, bottom shade, top shade, and then mixed. I just wanted to see what they look like mixed. Let's go outside into the warm California sunshine and look at those exact same swatches on the exact same arm. Take a look at them right there. Very, very pretty. Now, the reason I picked up so few of these, I normally pick up a larger breadth of a collection, but I just thought, oh, more blush? We don't need it. Oh, more highlighter? Do we need it? So I just wanted to kind of test it out and see what these would like. Put my toe in the water. Is this something you guys should get now, wait to get on sale, etc., etc.? And she has me in her grasp again. She really does. So let's take a look at me trying on these. Oh, lovely products. Darn it. Right now. I brought over lots of clean brushes so we don't contaminate. Luckily, I only have one highlighter, so that will be easy. I want to try a few things here, though. So let's start. We're going to start with Cosmic Coral, which I'm going to check is Cosmic Coral, and it is. And I first want to kind of want to drape it first, just to see what that looks like. We'll do it on this cheek. And then I just want to try mixing them together. I know I'm going to be a little off balance, but we're okay with that, right? So I'm just going to kind of run this one just kind of here and up. This is a Wayne Goss number 13 brush, lucky number 13. And I am wearing Mother Pat's eyeshadow as well from that little mini palette, which is actually quite a fun little palette. So that's pretty. Let me do it a little darker than I normally would, just so that you guys can see. It's a very beautifully blending blush. I had issues with the second Bridgerton blush collection only because of the really silly packaging that it was in, that really high cardboard. But I heard others say that they thought they didn't blend well, and I did. So I am a big fan of Pat McGrath blushes. Okay, there's a little darker just so you can kind of see. Same brush, because we're going to end up mixing them. I just kind of want to just drape a little bit using that top color just on the top. It's a little darker, so maybe it should have gone under. I'm okay with that, though. I think that's actually really pretty. And then if I swirl the two around, and I know I'm going a lot darker, you guys, than I would wear out, you know, and about, but I just really want you to see what the shades look like. And a dramatic blush, I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. We certainly saw enough of that this past fall. And I actually think that's really pretty, especially if you go up high and around the eye. I just think it's very, very, very pretty. We will put the highlighter over it in just a moment. Let's take a look now, shall we, at the Divine Rose 2. Anything that Pat McGrath calls Divine Rose, I'm generally interested in, which is a good thing because there's so much of it. This is also going to be very, very powerful, and I will also do what I did, and I'm losing a little bit of a bristle for my refer number 4 there, so we'll just pretend that that didn't happen. But it did. Okay, and again, a little darker than I normally would, just so you guys can see it at home really, really well. This one doesn't blend as nicely as the other. But, I have it on really dark for you guys to see. And then going into the top shade there, and I probably should have just draped them the other way, but I kind of like it this way. There are no rules. Please don't make rules for yourself. And then if you just go into both, I'll just do both together like that. I think I like these blended together. And again, much more than I would normally apply, just so you guys can see it. And that's the Divine Rose 2 separately and then mixed. And the Cosmic Coral separately and then mixed. I think I am more a fan of the coral. But I mean, I really even went to town with that one so you guys could see it. Taking a Lotus brush from Sonia G and carefully taking some of the shattered product from this part of... I just had bad luck with that order. Let's see what we think. This is a really nice, I'm trying to get some of the more cool tones because so many of you are just loving those cool tones. This is very, wow, that's really crystally. Yes, there's more than one highlight. Yes, you'd think I'd buy more. I got enough. And we've all seen enough too. Down there, up here. I'll tell you this though, you guys. I don't usually buy during sales. Look at this highlighter. I don't usually buy during sales because I have to buy so much not on sale for review. This is one where I would probably invest in some of the other highlighters on the sale. That is stunning. That is stunning. Is it glittery? It kind of seems like it must be, but it isn't. It really isn't, but it's just... what is, you know how Charlotte Tilbury says lit from within? This is lit from without because this is just like wildly extraterrestrial. Okay, what do you guys think? Kind of pretty. I am a fan of all blushes, Pat McGrath, and highlighters, and these are clearly no exception. Absolutely beautiful. If you are thinking of investing, pick a color. I mean, we all have so many blushes and we all have so many highlighters. But the reason I just picked these up is just to review them, just to see if they would be worth you guys getting. Because some of you are really trying to save money now. We've had a lot of makeup investments and such. These are beautiful, especially if you like a bold blush. And I mean, I did it pretty boldly here. And I still think it works, even though, you know, I have 2 different shades on here. But I think it's beautiful. And this highlighter is kind of not to be missed. Darn it. I thought I could tell you guys, you have enough blush, you have enough highlighter. This is lovely. Pat McGrath does have great sales. I will definitely, I think I'll be picking up more of these blush shades and highlighter. This is a good thing to have. And it's very flattering and applies really nicely. I can never give a bad review to Pat McGrath. Why is that? Darn it. She gets me every time. Let me know what you got. Did you invest in all of them? You know, because they sell the total, right? The whole mother load. So let me know what you guys picked up. I'm really curious about it. It is, if you are wondering if this is worth your cash. Sorry, it is. Beautiful, beautiful, and applies so dreamily. I'm real happy with it. I wish my highlighter weren't broken. Hopefully they'll attend to that. I'm sure they will. Let me know what you guys got. I need to hear everything that you're thinking below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. And if you haven't already done so, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I am inching towards 10,000 subscribers and I need your help to get there. I appreciate it very much. That way I can see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.